it's your girl Jakara and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been 8 months since I've seen y'all. Today's video is going to serve the purpose of dream interpretation and giving y'all a life update about what's been going on in my life these last 8 months. Recently, I had a dream that all my teeth fell out.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Dreaming about all your teeth falling out is commonly interpreted as feelings of anxiety, insecurity, or fear of significant life changes or loss. It could also represent a loss in your ability to face challenges or express yourself effectively due to lack of confidence or power in a current situation. 2024 has been a year of deep energetic shifts and transformation for me. So to bring y'all up to speed, I went out of the country this summer. I went to Mexico, and when I came back, the people that I went on the trip with, I went no contact with them and we are no longer friends. And that's that on that. That significant change in my life and no longer talking to those people definitely did have a major impact on my emotional and mental health. And for a while, I was really down and out. Since then, I've been going to therapy, reading more and finding ways to be less destructive to myself and really lift myself up and heal and move forward from this the best way that I can. One thing that I am very transparent about is what I go through. I show y'all the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I would be lying if I said I wasn't struggling right now. On top of that, I am now unemployed, and it's been that way for about a month and some change. The company that I was working for is restructuring and have a business somewhere else, but closed the location that I worked at. So I've been working since the age of 16 and been self-sustaining since then. So this is the first time since being eligible to work that I have not had a job or jobs. I definitely believe that if you remember your dreams, that you should journal them and write them down, and definitely do research, especially if you're spiritual, and look into the deeper meaning of your dreams so you can, do a certain level of introspection or reflection. And I am definitely that type of person. So of course I went and did the research, and I definitely have had some anxiety and stress around my job search. Like I said, I've been working since I was 16, so this is the first time that I'm not working. And then the black girl boredom, going back to school or having a job or obtaining certain certifications, stuff like that. The business closing and a lot of everybody losing their job more so impacted us negatively because the owners knew for a long time that they were closing, and instead of handling it professionally and giving people a heads up so they could plan, they literally told us the day that they closed. After scheduling us for a week of work, took us off the schedule and wrote it in WhatsApp that hey, y'all don't have a job anymore. Mind you, there were people who knew several months prior, and there were people who were going out to get other jobs. So they were selective in which people that they told, and I just think that's really jacked up because there are people who have families and are way worse off than I am. I just don't have a job. I have a great support system and I'm blessed, and I'm humbled to have them. But there are people in some difficult situations and they really screwed them over. Something else that's making this a little bit tougher for me is because some of my work that was not approved for certain campaigns, or the content is being used to promote the new business, or they're going to old campaigns and reusing those campaigns to promote their new business and essentially making money off of my old work. And I'm here hitting the pavement, going to interviews, taking classes to level myself up and getting the best job that I can get for my skill set. Though I did have a job a month and some change ago, I was not happy where I was at. And one thing about God, he's going to take you out of situations very abruptly if you do not belong there. So I feel like I'm not being punished, and this is just all part of a bigger plan for me and where I'm headed. It's also coming up on a year since I've graduated from a digital marketing fellowship that helps marginalized communities overcome underemployment. So that was really cool. Since then, I've made a bunch of new friends, have a stronger network, and have tapped into myself creatively. I wrote a post on LinkedIn about what happened, about losing my job, and certain stuff about that. I've been using it to network and inspire other people. So it hasn't been all bad. I've been taking a bunch of certifications. I've been completing a lot of certifications. I've been going on coffee chats, reading, exercising. So I'm keeping myself up in spirits and surrounding myself with a really great community and network of people. So I couldn't be like happier, even though I'm going through a difficult time. I've made peace with the fact that a lot of the energy that I kept around me is no longer in alignment with my life. My collective consciousness is shifting to a higher state. I've been forced to shed all the old layers of myself so I can step into the new version of myself. And this new version of myself couldn't be supported by the relationships that were holding me back. The connections with these people weren't bad, nor were the people themselves. They're just not meaningful or in alignment with where I'm headed. And for some situations, the connections started off good, and then there were signs that like I wasn't supposed to be there and I was overlooking because of the history. And if there's one thing that I could give anybody an advice on, no amount of history can take away from the fact that your body will tell you when you're not supposed to be in certain environments. And sometimes it's not even a panic attack, but more so your body telling you, hey, wake up, you don't belong here or around these people. And that's your body trying to protect you in the long run. But to each their own. We all learn our lessons at our own pace. I think it's really important to interpret your dreams and do research, especially if you want a deeper sense of self and figure out what's going on. So one way that I do that is, if I do remember my dreams, I journal them and I literally look up like what certain things could mean in a dream, and then I do reflection, like what's going on in my life, and like whatever applies, go with it, and whatever doesn't, let it fly. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Meet me in the comments. What's been going on with y'all? I miss y'all. I love y'all. And I'll see y'all in my next video.